So you're starting with your name. You want to know your name and your grand name.
Okay, my name is Safiyya Embee. I'm the founder of Embee Foods and Beverages. It's a company that is into organic teas mostly, which started in 2019.
So why did you start? Why the beverages? Why not other thing? Why tea?
Okay, tea is my life. Tea is something I am very passionate about. Tea is something, okay, I think it's not like I'm very proud to say it, but I'm actually addicted to tea. And it's something that I can just wake up and go into. It's something that I do very gladly. Even though I love cooking, I don't really enjoy. It's not all the times I enjoy cooking, but anytime you tell me give me tea, like it gives me joy to serve people tea. So that in itself was what birthed the idea of the business itself. Sorry, not the business itself, but the business of the tea. I actually started MB Foods with um kisawa na garin kunu.
Okay.
Something that I used to make it with alkama, shinkafa, aya, and all those nutritious abubuaga. That was how I started the business. And along the line, I got into the tea business because it was something I was more passionate about. It's something that even everyone around me is actually passionate about. So it was easier for me to do a business around that.
Okay, so you shifted to what more of your customers wanted.
Yes,
Okay, so you no longer do Gari Kolola.
I don't. It's been a while because I have done that.
Okay, so to you, since it's something we take not just every day, even in the every day, let's say every almost minute or hour, what
Exactly.
tea does to the body? How do you feel? What are your customers with you?
Okay. In my in my tea brand, I actually focus on the specific benefits of the teas. You see, I have 5 different varieties for now. And the first one is the spiced black tea. That in itself is a very healthy beverage to take in the sense that the spices in it are mostly antibiotics. Tea itself, it's an antioxidant. It helps you clear all the radical cells in your body. So that mutane that are kind of addicted to tea, that are tea people, hardly fall like all these illnesses. I think they don't really have them as much. So that's for the spice blood tea. It's mostly antibiotics. So ko mura ne haka, you can clear nature up and all of that. And then for the red tea is more of diabetic friendly because it consists of rooibos, hibiscus, and cinnamon. The hibiscus and cinnamon are very diabetic friendly. And then yes, for the green tea aids digestion and all of that. And the spices I put in it, the mint ni, the fennel, suma, I think how I even discovered fennel was a treatment for um hepatitis. So like I loved the smell of it, the taste of it in tea and all of that, but coupled with the fact that it was healthy, it has other health benefits. That was why I incorporated into the green tea. And then for lavender and chamomile tea, how that came about, you won't believe I read that in a Nobel.
So this tell us the fact that you are not just making tea, you are also
Oh,
lover.
combining love books, but we'll come to that. So in my quest for reading, there was this book, Shadowmancer, that's the name of the book. It was in that book that I read about the benefits of lavender and chamomile. There was a boy that was being chased by shadows and ghosts and all this evil spirits and all of that. So when he ran into this woman's house, she was a hermit. When he ran into her house, that was what she served him, and that knocked him off. And I was like, okay, let me research about this. And when I did my research, I realized that lavender and chamomile, mint, rose, they are actually sedatives. They help calm your nerves, and in the long run, they even help you with anxiety. I realized when I started taking that, I kind of got over my anxiety from time to time. And then for the yellow tea, this is kind of personal, but okay, for the yellow tea, how I discovered the yellow tea was um okay, I just discovered the yellow tea. It's fenugreek and other ingredients actually. But at that time, I took it personally. I didn't even think of it as part of the tea business and all of that. So I was just taking it because I loved it. And then I realized that, okay, every month when my period comes, it comes with these heavy cramps. And I realized that that month it came painlessly. In fact, I didn't even notice I had it until I went to pray, and I was like, okay, this is very uh, abnormal, a good abnormal. And then I researched it and I realized that actually, yes, it helps with feminine health, it helps with breastfeeding, and it helps ease labor pain. So that is why I started that I incorporated that into my brand.
Okay, that's wonderful. What next I want to know, or let's say our people would like to know, is so now you have taken the tea business. Any other business you have in mind that you want to do again? Not that you are not going to do the tea, but you want to go into that one too. Or if Nazi say we want you to choose between tea business and any other business, which one are you with?
Why? No, why? Actually, what other business? I I started out I did start out as a business person. I was never business oriented. But in fact, I am shy to say that I am still not business oriented. But the brand itself would not let me. The customers itself will not let me. See, there are times I go maybe a month without production. Quite alright, I have the stock on ground, but because my customers keep coming back for more, and I'm like, okay, I'm out of red tea. I'm almost always out of red tea. I'm out of red tea, and then Danesule comes. If you don't give me red tea, I'm going to fight with you. Nasiba comes. Ban gane baki da red tea ba. Ke, duk ma inda zaki je ki nemo red tea, ki je ki nemo red tea ni ki zo ki siyan mu. So you see that it's no longer about me. It is not about the customers I serve. And then people out of the blues just come. Okay, this person referred your business to us and we would like this tea and maybe any other one that you have. And I'll be like, okay, this person referred me. The person trusts me. That is why the person referred me to another person. So failing this new customer now means failing this person that we already have a relationship with. So you see, I don't even have any other option of any other business than this tea. Maybe if I can jumble together, hmm, what other business? That's actually hard. Okay, I don't know if it's another business I am doing already, but as you mentioned earlier, I am into books. Anything books, arts, literature, I'm an enthusiast. I I do other literary activities. Haka. I write. I'm a writer. I am also a curator. I'm also an editor. So maybe I don't really take those as business, but it's something passion I'm also passionate about, and then once in a while brings in money. Yeah, that's it.
So with what you said, I don't have to ask you about your customers. They're even the one pushing it. But they ask us she customers thought this was they don't get even custom like, hey, I want to stop this business.
Toxic customers. No,
Okay.
not toxic, just annoying. extremely annoying. All those people that will come and be like, give me free tea or this very unreasonable discount. Why? Why?
But you never felt like giving up.
No. Even if I feel like giving up, my customers will not allow me.
You're good.
I actually have good customers.
Family and friends support toward your business when you started and now not. Not really financial support, every kind of support.
I started this business with my parents' money, with my mother's money. So she is my greatest support. And the fact that I can be bankrupt today and I will run to her, Mama, kin gani zan yi stocking ne, gashi kin yi kaza nake so. Or not even, I don't even have to tell her that, Mama gashi ina so ki bani. Kai, kuɗi kaza nake so. I should be like, okay. The next day I'll just see alert, gashi. And I'll be like, okay, I'm repaying back this money because it's not me you're giving, it's the business you're giving. So the business has to give back. Mama will tell you no, she will not take it. So you see, like that. And then my sister, she's the reason why I am what I am today. She's the reason why my business and I are where we are today. She pushes me to my limits. She makes sure that I do what I have to do. I will make the production. I will stock everything and keep it. And Mama and Mommy will be like, "Ongane ba, ke za ku irin ki ajiye shi a guri, like get up, do something about it. I don't want to see this. Ke kin cika mana guri, ki tashi ki je ki siyar da kayan nan." And they keep pushing me to do that. And my customers are my friends. My friends are my customers. Nasiba, Nana, Salim, Abdul Basit, like they are a lot. They are my customers. They are the ones that keep pushing me, keep supporting me. Ina zaune kawai sai a ce min, a'a, this person gave me your number too. This person wants tea. Did you notice, was it last week or so? I was in the library and Namse came in. Sophie, look at the guests and all of that. And there was this Fozia that was sitting with us then. And I think it wasn't the first day we met with her. It didn't even click to me to like introduce myself and my business and all of that. She was like, oh, she makes amazing tea. And she bought there and then. So you see, these are the kind of friends I have and these are the kinds of support I get.
Okay. So you just told about the many things you do. So how do you manage time? How do you achieve doing these things all by yourself? As we can see, you're just 1% and one head back.
Frankly speaking, it's not very tasking. For the tea production, you can see I can dedicate a whole day, 3 days at most, and I am done. And because I don't do the packaging myself, I actually outsource to a tea company that package into tea bags for me. So that makes it way easier and less time consuming. So my own is just to concentrate, maybe just dedicate a whole day in making the blends, blend them together, sort them out, and then take it to the company. After they are done sealing, I just go and pick it up. My sisters and I sit down and package it into the different packs, and that's all. And then you see how I come here every day and I do my other stuff. It's actually not really that tasking.
That's a yes.
Guess sisters are pretty steps.
Plan on expanding the business.
How I plan on expanding the business.
Any ideas?
I am currently in 3-4 states. I have distributors and I have distributors in Abuja, in Kaduna, in Jos, and in Kano. So anytime you want teas in these locations, I just tell you this is where you get them. So that in itself is a kind of expansion. But the dream I have really is to have a tea shop where you walk in, take a cup of tea, buy tea, and then you're off. Along the line, subsequently, it will be a place where you come and take tea, other snacks, and move out. And subsequently, after that, come in, take your tea with snacks, and there will be a book on the shelf for you. So some sort of relaxation spot. Not exactly a hub, not exactly a library. You know how you enter a library and you're not allowed to take books, and then you go to a tea shop and you don't have books to read. So it's a kind of a merger between the two of them.
That's a great idea.
Mm.
When you started 2019, there were many people in this tea business, right? So didn't you get that fear of what if? So what makes your own unique then? Like, just did you push those that since I have something different that you people don't have, I might still come into this thing and do it.
In 2019, even if there were tea businesses, they were not the type I was into. So I think that gave me a leverage. As at that time, what was really rampant in the market was tea spices, a blend of spices that you would boil in teas, and you have to add your own tea in it. So it wasn't exactly my kind of business. Mine was, it was a packaged tea business. Like, it wasn't the kind that you go and get tea spices and then you come and make the teas. It was a tea on the go. You can just like get a tea bag and your hot water and then you're good to go. You could take it in the office, you could take it in at home without having to stress over brewing the tea and sieving it out and all of that. It was something, and I think I started in a very good way because even the packaging itself was what really sold me out. It wasn't the normal kwale shai da kika saba gani da all of that. It came in a pouch. So even that was like, oh, this is nice, this is different. So why not? And subsequently I expanded, I rebranded, and I'm very proud of my tea bags.
I like that too.
Thank you.
So we have young girls, we have other people planning on doing business. So what are you going to tell? Any advice towards the ones coming in? Any like what kind of meda alert you have for them from your experiences?
Entrepreneurship in Nigeria is not for the faint-hearted. It is something you have to be strong-willed about. Nothing in this Nigeria works for you. Just assume everything works against you. And your number one enemy, delivery. Delivery people are the weapons fashioned against entrepreneurs. So you have to show up every day. Despite these challenges, you have to be consistent in what you do. And that passion is something you really, really have to strongly hold on to.
They should come in with their passion.
Come in with your passion and
try any delivers. Your final note?
my final notes. Just do what you love. Just do what you love. Because at the end of it, that love is what will keep you going. Thank you.